I almost got left at the altar on my wedding day. You guys, I almost didn't get married on my wedding day, so let me gist you what happened. Okay, so boom. All right, so it all started with my main wedding dress. I had loved the dress, but the jacket that we had got in order to cover up for church was not up to par. So my wedding stylist, the Lux Banker, and my bridal designer, Scissored by SA, worked overtime. And when I tell you overtime, I'm talking about SA had to go to Sierra Leone for another bride's wedding and had to get on the next flight back that she had not planned for just to install these sleeves on my dress. Stress was an understatement. But one thing about it, two things for sure, I told myself before I even began this wedding journey that I would not be stressed for nothing. Okay. So as Marigold was on my hair getting it all done, we had Scissored by SA sewing me into my dress, and then there's me just casually chewing gum sitting on a bed. You know, the regular. But anyways, after only 10 minutes, the church was scheduled for 12 noon. By 12:10, I was still in the hotel thinking, you know, I'm in Africa. I have African time. That was a lie. I was getting blown up not only by my family members, but the priest himself was calling my phone to ask me where I was. Where was I? I thought I had African time. It's 12:10. I'm still getting my hair done. I'm nowhere near the church. But did I tell them that? No. You know what I did? I backed out my Bible and started praying because I knew that Catholic Church in Nigeria does not play. And if I don't get there soon, I might not be meeting anyone at the altar. Oh my goodness. And if it's one thing about Nigerian weddings and Nigerian wedding vendors, it's that they're going to get their content. So after I had finished my hair and gotten the sleeve sewn onto my dress, my media team was all over me for videos, pictures. Chi, go here. Chi, do this, pose like this, turn around. And one thing about it, I just thought to myself, listen, I'm going to be late to church once, but do I want to experience my wedding without having photographs and memories of how I looked on that day? No, I decided that the memories outweigh the phone calls that were blowing up my phone at every which step. They were blowing up my phone so much at that church that they even found my photographer's number, my videographer's number, and started to call him. Oh my goodness. By the time I had gotten to the door of my hotel room alone, it was already about 12:30, 12:35, and my phone was on fire. But I just thought to myself, listen, girl, don't sweat. Get this content because the people of TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube need it. Okay. So yes, while I did slightly risk my potential to get married on this day in order to get the perfect scenes, I believe it was worth it. What do you guys think? I mean, just get into the details of this dress. Shout out to Scissored by SA. I mean, like, have you ever seen a more beautiful wedding dress in your life? Huge shout out to Scissored by SA and the Lux Banker Bridal for using their amazing talents to bring to life this beautiful dress. Now, by the time we got to the front of the Delboro, I remember checking the time and seeing that it was 12:45. My driver was angry, my family members were blowing up my phone, and I just knew that no matter what, I'm probably in trouble. But at the end of the day, I made it towards the car around 12:47 and hoped for the best that when I got to the church at St. Charles Borromeo, I would see my husband and my family waiting for me. At this point, I'm looking for my phone and I doubt it truly matters. But after a couple of more tweaks and adjustments, I took a couple of more pictures by the car and now I ran to the church. So I was in the car by 12:50 and guys, I made it. They didn't leave. I was able to get married. I did not get left at the altar. We thank God in heaven for taking care of me, for giving the priest a cooler mind and not canceling the mass, and for my patient and loving husband. Okay. So this is your sign that when you're getting married in Lagos, please do not be like me. Move fast and move with intention or else you might just get left. Okay. All the nervousness of the day and also the priest not saying we can kiss made me totally forget that we could even kiss. I was like, wait, we can kiss in front of you? But anyways, we end up having a little demure kiss, but don't worry, guys. I made up for it at the reception. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.